Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Duskers. Today we are doing... Damn it, that's not the right intro. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are doing the Duskers Daily Challenge for 2023, February 12th. Yesterday we had to go fuck yourself ship. It was awful and fuck you. It was miserable and fuck you. The radiation was bad. The swarm placements were awful. And the rooms were also fucking miserable. I haven't watched to see what anyone else did. But I think LB is the only one that got that far, or got even remotely far in that mission. I should go ahead and take a look at the leaderboards and see exactly how we went. Looks like today's an easy one. Mystica actually got farther than LB, so congratulations, Mystica. Yeah, that was awful. And then there's a bunch of people that did get the 675. Because, actually not a lot, but a few people did get the 675, and some didn't take damage. I am going to have to go bug Marvin to play this mission because it sucks. I recommend they do the warp for this one because it's awful, the rooms are terrible, and you are given literally nothing to do shit with. So, I'll go bug Marvin for that. Without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get started here. My video should be uploaded. If not, they are still processing, which is super obnoxious. Sorry about that, not much I can do. We're going to check our stuff. You can hear me, you can hear the game, and you can see the game. Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have Reroute Power and Cannon as our two ship upgrades. Reroute Power should be relatively helpful, and Cannon is going to be kind of maybe not so helpful. Ysera with Ladies and gentlemen, today we have Ysera with 120 health. We have Corintoth with 110 health. We have Jormungandr with 90 health. That gives us a total of 20 points above average stone health, and we are doing things today with the Lure, which is a little bit better than what we had previously. We have 6 extra airlocks, and we are on a barge B with 1 infestation. The Holland Antiquity is medium with an age of 197, stable and scrap capacity of 122. This should be a relatively simple ship because it is a barge B, although who the fuck knows if we're going to encounter something that just screams fuck you, that interface is broken. How nice. Looks like it's turning out to be a great ship already. Off the bat, ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a go fuck yourself kind of room. It's terrible, and I don't like it, so we're just gonna door 13, see what we got. I appear to be a little sick at the moment, so we're gonna try and get this done as quick as possible because I'm not feeling the best. Let's take a look at door 21 and see what we got, and there's nothing in here. How nice. It's now a race to figure out what exactly our next infestation is. How to R5. I don't believe I made that interface. I don't believe I made that command require drones. I believe I made it require room numbers because I didn't think I was going to be navigating 2 drones. Let's see what we got. We do have a defense, ladies and gentlemen. We have 1 defense. It is somewhere, and we have no idea where. How excellent. Without further ado, let's open door 19. Let's take a look here. Hopefully it is not anything terrible. Oh, it's sent. Oh shit, it's Sentry. Oh god, he was looking at me. I was okay. Well, we know that it's Sentry, so that means the vent is not great. That also means that Lure is useless. Swap Lure, because we can't do anything about that. So checking status 1. That almost was a shoot to the face. What do we got over here? Another Sentry? No, there's defense. Uh-oh. I failed to check if defenses were activated or not. They were not. Door 9, please go into there and we will kill you with that defense. There is 1 infestation down, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look. Defense deactivated, defense deactivated. We're good to go. Do we have ship scan? That is one thing I did not check. Ship scan, we do not, so we don't care about interface anymore. Defense has been deactivated, so let's go take a peek. Sentry dropped a single piece of scrap, not the best, but not exactly the worst. Let's take a look at this room. Let's see. Looks like there's 2 scrap in here, and that's it. Door 8. Close that. Door 11, door 11. What do we got? That's a big room. Let's take a peek, and let's see what we got. Looks like it's another defense, so that's fine by me. We can go check that bottom room there with the open door, because it doesn't fucking matter. So let's go ahead and let's do that. But we can check our 12 first, or door 12 first. So we'll go ahead and do that. But right now, we have to go along this way because of the stupid interface. Door 12, door 12, what have we got? Door 12, what have we got? Oh, it looks like another power network, so that's good. That's the H button. H is not working. We'll check. Oh, I made a terrible mistake. That's fine. Could be worse. That's fine. Thank God, man. Oh, jeez. Anywho, as you can see, H is gather and help is gather for some reason. It is not working the way it should, and I have no idea why. Anywho, let's go ahead and let's take a look here, and let's close that door. Door 23, what do we got? There is no sentry here. What about over here? Is there sentry? There is. Hi, Mr. Sentry. How's it going? You're a little bit of an issue. We're going to close that door. Oh, he's moving. We have to go ahead and get Mr. Sentry into this room. Door 23. Let's get 2 down there. Door is now closed. R11 is now secured. That's good to know. We can go ahead and dock to A3 just in case we airlock command. That's the only downside about having the airlock command, is it might fuck up. Speaking of fuck up, let's dock to another airlock. We can also get that sentry into R10, so why don't we go ahead and do that? We need to be able to move it to a defense, so R9 could be the defense that we are going to be using. Door 23. Do you power that defense? Oh my god, rooms like this are terrible. Do we power that room? We do, in fact. Door 14. Turn on that defense. Oh, right, no active terminal. Forgot about that one. And, door 24. Let's go ahead and interface with that. Sentry has been killed. Interesting. There should be one more sentry. Now that I think about it. Waiting. Swap int. Let's defense that. Turn off the defenses. Close the door. Time. And there was another defense. Excellent. There was another sentry. So there were 2 sentries, and that's the entire ship clear. Defenses have been deactivated, so we are good. And there's the thing. Uh-oh. That's the wrong one. We want to dock to A6. Swap. Trapping it. Really? Trapping a speed boost. Swap speed boost. Take a peek. Uh-oh. CAA 13. We'll get that going. There's 1 scrap. This is a big-ass room. Door 14. Defense is deactivated. And there's a crap ton of scrapolia here, and that's it. Looks like we can officially say this mission is over. Let's get everyone back to the ship. 17 scrap, no fuel, and a drone with 2 upgrades. Trap, and that's it. Pretty straightforward. 975 is what everyone got, and I was one of the faster boys. Interesting. LB was faster than me, so congratulations, LB. Mystica was slow, not sure why, but it wasn't that bad. Sorry I didn't exactly stop talking that entire time, you know how it is. I'm very high on caffeine right now, I suppose, which is not great. I had a cake, and it had fucking espresso in it, because they put espresso in it. It was delicious, and even though I didn't eat the entire thing, I am now high on espresso, which is excellent, so that kind of sucks. That's the wrong button to press on my keyboard. Without further ado, let's take a look at the modded leaderboard, and we'll hop into that. Oh shit, today looks like a big fuck you kind of ship. It's going to be big. It's probably going to be an industrial outpost, most likely. With a score like that, I'm betting industrial. Check that status. It is an industrial outpost with 2 infestations. That's not great. We have transporter as required and remote power. Remote power is actually really nice. We're doing things today with a lure, so that's relatively okay. And our drone health is sitting pretty at 310, which isn't that bad. 2 infestations, held to give good, so we shouldn't have to worry about radiation. 126 volatile, so I want to say it's going to be mostly full. But without further ado, we do have a stun, though, which is interesting. We'll go ahead and do that, and instead of taking the stun, swap stun tow, so that we... Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's right, because, you know, thing... wow. Right, alright, so without further ado, let's trans to R2, and... oh my god. Oh my god, just end. Trans 3R2. There we go. RMR2, and there we go. And we have a vent in here, but because it has transported, the vent should be disabled. So that is kind of nice, but also kind of not that great. At least we do have a lure, so that works out for us. Looks like it's going to be a big boy, potentially, which is not that great, even though this power network is shit. So this power is awful. What the hell, man? Door 12, what do we got? Looks like a whole lot of nothing, so that's brilliant for me. We can go ahead and take a look down here. There is nothing here. This might not be great, because if that other room does not have power, then, well, let's just say we are not going to be continuing, at least for a while, until we get a layout, or until we get a new inlet. Door 33, what do we got? Checking. And it looks like we are going to be safe, ladies and gentlemen, unless, of course, there's goo as one of our infestations. Here's the next power inlet that we can go ahead and power. And 2 more scrap. We'll go ahead and grab that. We'll go ahead and pick up the lure here. And we'll go ahead and remote R2 and switch to R5. I should implement the switch command. Oh, it's actually not as big as I thought it was going to be, unless it just continues to go up perpetually for the next 10 years. So who the fuck knows on that front? Without further ado, let's put the lure down. Let's open door 18 and hope that there's nothing in here. And there is not. So we can actually sit in this doorway for a bit, which is kind of nice. We'll go ahead and take a look down here. See what we got. And I still don't know what our infestations are going to be, so that's not that great. But at least we can use this room instead of the power room, which is what we need. We do need another transporter signal, and it would be nice to have some extra drones, but I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon, unless, of course, they're in R6, which is the most possible room. Our question mark, R6, and literally everything else is going to get attacked. So we want to go up there first, because that is going to be the biggest issue. Door 27, what have we got? There's another vent up here, which is less than ideal, so that's fucking brilliant. Without further ado, let's take a peek. Also, because it's the vent room, and we don't know if it has transporter signal, it could potentially have swarm, and we don't know if we have swarm or not today, which is oh so nice. But we want to check those rooms first. So checking lure is down, so that's good. Here's a drone that is destroyed. It has a teleport into mine. That's actually not that great. And it looks like there's another drone. We're going to tow that. Swap that. And it's got a scan and a probe. Oh, great. Swap. Scan. Lure. Scan. And, of course, there's scrap here. There's more scrap. Of course there is. And there's vent. Swap. Please take this, not the tow. Give me the scans. Tow. Swap. This thing will take the mine off that. And let's get ready to get out of here. Because we do have to get this home. Transporter signal being weak is not that great. Especially with the asteroid collision on its way. Checking. We're good. I was a little bit worried about that. Door 32 is the room. And let's get off. Trans R1. Now, we do have a damaged teleport, which is not the best, but I actually don't want to be on it when the asteroid collision hits, which is not going to be great, let me tell you. There's another transporter signal. I'll have to take a look at that in a moment and see where it is. We don't need the tow, so we'll take the tow off. Tow scan. Oh my god, swap. There we go. Random transporter signal on R10. Trans R10. Let's take a look over here. Scan. What do we got? There's one more scrap. And we're done there. Let's trans R2. Trans. Oh no. Actually, you know what? We have to go over there. Swap. Totally forgot to do that. There's a thing there. Let's get off, 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 let's get off. There we go. Swap. We'll go ahead and put that teleport down, although it might be cool to take that teleport, though I kind of want that lure. So where is the lure? Swap. There's the lure. We do have Toby the Proby, which is kind of interesting. Trans R2. Scan. More fucking scrap, because it's an industrial outpost, so there's going to be tons of scrap, which is not that great, but sure, you know. Let's continue to get up there, because random asteroid collision is going to be a problem. We'll go ahead and scan that. power inlet. That's fine. No items of interest. And we are officially not that great because we gotta go up. We do have some transporter signals, so that is at least a bonus for us. Let's check out door 31, just in case, because it is gonna happen soon. Door 31 checking. And a sentry, ladies and gentlemen. Or 11. That's not too superb as one of our infestations. We don't know what the rest of the infestations are going to be. So let's take a look at door 30 next. Door 30. Door 30. Looks like we're good here. There's one Scrapodia. And power. Now we're going to wait, because potential asteroid collision is going to be potentially potential. The best way to kill Sentry is probably going to be with mine, so that's not going to be great, because I don't think we have the ability to use that stuff, so we are probably just going to put a mine in our 6. Swap. We're going to take the lure for the mine. We're going to not transport to room 6, although we can get out. Assuming the R10 also doesn't disappear, but not having weak signals is going to be something that we super duper care about. 2 signals, both of them weak. R6 has actually been on for a while now. Yeah, there it goes. As fucking predicted, let's go ahead and let's remote R6. And we'll go ahead and remote, what? Oh, arm R5. We'll go ahead and remote R12 next, and we'll take a look at the rest, and that's actually not too bad. So, go to R5 again. We do need a transporter signal. We do not have any transporter signals. I do want to get up there and kill that sentry. So, the best way to do it is unfortunately going to be with mine, which is not great. Which means we're risking mine breaking. So that's super excellent. It is also, due to the fact that it is an industrial outpost, there is a possibility to have a 3rd drone. So that's kind of cool. However, not having signals, that's not cool. That's uncool. That's very uncool. And I don't feel like risking both the mine and the teleport. This is the part where RNG just gives you a good old fuck you. Yeah, here's the fuck you. R12 is getting creamed. Great. Here's the part where RNG says fuck you. 2 transporter signals too. The part where RNG says fuck you is with random transporter song and dance. This might be a go fuck yourself kind of moment where we don't get any more transporter signals. We do have 2 remaining transporter signals, so that's nice. And I bet that that's actually going to be all the transporter signals we're going to get. We might get one more. Are we going to get more? We're going to get one more transporter signal, but that's going to be it. We are not going to have another transporter signal. And if nothing spawns on our 6, then we know for a fact that we do not have Svarm. R12 is going to get creamed. It's just a matter of whether or not it destroys that generator. If it destroys that generator, we're not getting into R14 and R13. If it doesn't destroy that generator, but blows open the door, well, at least we can get into R10 maybe, unless it breaks door 23, which would suck. Door 17 breaking would kind of suck. And that's about the worst possible, actually, you know what? No, it's not. R6 having that does suck, but we did get everything out of those rooms. R10 having our transporter signal, that sucks. And the ability to not kill the sentry, that actually really does suck. So we're not getting up there. Fuck you too, Duskers. Also, we don't have an active transporter signal now to get that down to work, which is not great. But maybe door 31, we can get sentry into room 6, and then we can get into door 27. Who knows? Great. Are you stuck? I don't know why you got stuck. Oh, checking lure. See if we can get you down into there. Sentry is now dead in room 6. It might be worth getting in there and then teleporting out, but we don't know. I still need another transporter signal that is not in R6 or R10. Those also really do suck, so we're not getting in through there. Fuck you, Duskers. And it is unsafe to go into R14/R13, so we can technically teleport into R11 technically, because the Sentury did move out into R6, so that's nice. But we don't know if there's anything else on R11, so we would be taking a huge risk just dropping in. As far as I know, I only saw Sentury. Although we don't know what our next infestation is going to be. Well, what an interesting go fuck yourself kind of radiation. 25 scraps so far. I hate this. This is awful. Let's remote R5, and we're going to check R2 again, and we can go this way instead. Because we do have to scan those rooms. So we're going to wait patiently. And we're going to fucking hope. We could also get the probe to do some probe exploration for me. Now that would be nice. The probe, however, won't uncover Sentury scrap. That's the only issue. Scan will. Toby the Proby will not. Perhaps I should have put Toby the Proby down. Perhaps I should have put Toby the Proby down, because if I put Toby the Proby down, then Toby the Proby would have been able to just continue the exploration for me, and that would have been nice. Maybe we put Toby the Proby down and we just, you know, kind of move it along. R11 is going to get radiated, though. That's the unfortunate part. There's not much I can do about that. We might be able to get... No, we can't. We also have no transporter signals right now. How nice. Fuck you, Duskers. This is another interesting kind of thing where random stuff is random, and that kind of sucks. Let's put Toby the Proby down, and we're gonna put we're gonna drop Toby the Proby when we get on the ship. We also could potentially not use the scan, so let's switch the scan outfit to lure, because Toby the Proby will do everything for us. How nice. We can get on with teleport, but I don't want to risk teleport breaking. That's the only issue. Also, R7 isn't going to get radiated, so we can't open those doors again. Maybe we do have to risk teleport getting broken anyway. There's not going to be a leaper in R11. That much we know. Fuck you, Dusker. Fine. Teleporter it is. Teleporter for the gather. We're gonna tell R11 and lure. Oh my god, lure. Lure. Jesus. Lure checking good. Boop. Looks like we're good to go. Gonna put that probe down. Excellent. Totally forgot about that. Probably going to need the gather, wherever the gather is. But we don't need Toby the Proby again, so let's just pick up the gather. Tell R11. Go ahead and get that. Tell R1. Fuck you, Duskers. Taylor reminder. Fuck you. Tell R2. We don't know what we're dealing with yet, which is very unfortunate. Door 19. Fine, we're using teleport. Fuck you. Let's take Toby the Proby again instead of gather. Tell R2. Door 19. Door 19. And we're gonna do it like this. Door 19. Door 12. Who the fuck knows? Swap. Probe for the gather. Excellent. There's nothing. Arm R2. Arm R12. 12. At least that generator didn't get destroyed. Door 29. Let's see what we have. If there's anything there at all. There does not appear to be anything there, unless of course there is goo, which would suck. And R14 also has nothing. And the fuel. Oh, nice. Door 29. What are we dealing with? Checking lure. Lure is in place. Door 28. Door 16. Take a peek. Looks like everything is fine. Go ahead and pick that up. Bottle transporter signal acquired. Where? And it's a room tube. Actually, let's okay. Door 31. Let's get you down there. Random transporter signal gone. Unfortunately, kind of knew that was going to get radiated, so that does suck a little bit. R6 does have scrap in it, so we are going to have to go after that, which is not great, but we are going to do it anyway. Let's go ahead and throw out R12, R5, door 27. This room is going to get radiated, but it shouldn't matter. It did not. That's really cool. Door 13. If there is another sentry, who the fuck knows what we're dealing with. Door 10. There is a defense, so maybe potential to have an interface. Door 20. 2 more scrap down there. Very interesting. And more power in R5. Alright, let's tell R5. It's good to me. Let's go put the door down. Door 18. What have we got? Oh, hi, that's a sentry in a wall. Not what I was expecting to see. Why are you in the wall? That's very interesting. Door 18. Sure. Let's put the lure down here. Door 18. Alright, come on in, buddy. Oh, hi. 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 Teleport R1. And we need the mine. Lure probe... mine? Swap. Lure mine. We're using both broken upgrades, which isn't the best. R7. Let's go and let's put the mine here. Door 18, and let's kill it. Good enough. Another asteroid collision. 6, 7, and 5. Not great. Tell R5. Let's take a peek. High Sentry's now dead. That's excellent. Okay, please pick up the scrap. There we go. What else we got? Pick up the lure. Not great. There's nothing in here. Lure. Door 13. And it's fucking you. Hi. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Great. Well, we're not getting that scrap. That unfortunately means that it's lure and sentry, or thing and sentry, which makes thing completely fucking useless. Please don't be a random sentry in this room. It is not. Tell our one. We can go ahead and swap. The scan for the lure, because we don't need it. Tell R7. Scan. Let's RMR5. Actually, we can check that out just to make sure that there's nothing there, because this room is going to get creamed too. Door 20. Oh, this room is absolutely going to get radiated as well, which is not going to be great. Asteroid collision in this room, which is not great. Done. Close doors. It's getting creamed. And R8 is balls. Excellent. What a interesting... I mean, it's not difficult. That powers the rest of it, so that's good. Door 21. So if we do get another attack, then door 24. One more scrap down there. And one more up there. So we are missing out on 2 scrap, potentially whatever the sentry has. RMR 15. 15. Close door, close door, close door, close. Shit, that's terrible. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. If I want to get in there, I have to go the long way or take a bunch of damage, which is honestly not the best idea, but I feel like it may or may not be worth it to run in there. So, we can go ahead and trans our 2 because our 2 is still safe. That's nice. Arm R5, arm R2, door 19. Let's take a look. Good. Door 12. Let's take a look. Good, and there's nothing here. Oh, fuck, hi. That's a lot of goo in there. That's not great. We're gonna gather and teleport to R1. Maybe we can do this. I think we can do this. I think we can do this reliably. Nope. It was not even. Well, at least we did break even, so that's fine. Tell R4. Arm R2. R15. Where's the goo? I had to pick that room to be in. Door 9. Door 9. I hate the fact that caps lock are not understood. Door 20. What do we got in here? More sentry. There's some scrap. We might want to run into it. We have 16 seconds to do it, which is not the best. Depends on where it puts me in R6 if I teleport in. That's the only issue. It does depend on where it'll put me if I teleport into room 6. It'll probably put me over here. Oh, unless R6 has vacuum, because I don't see the drone anymore. I actually don't know if R6 has vacuum. I see that R12 has vacuum for sure. But I'm not seeing the destroyed drone anymore, which makes me think it was vacuumed. So that's unfortunate. Looks like we're not getting whatever the sentury scrap was in there, so that's not great. Yeah, because I don't want to risk thing breaking. I don't actually know. You know what? We can at least get a thing in there. Door 20. Door 21. R15. R5. We can at least get a probe in there and see if the probe gets lost. Let's see. Probe get lost? There is vacuum in there. How nice of it to not show that there is vacuum in there. Well. 37 scrap. Broke even. So 36 scrap technically. Missing out on 2 scrap. And who knows what's in... who knows what that other sentry had. That's unfortunate. Could be missing out on... Oh. Could be missing out on up to 5 scrap. How unfortunate. 1415 was my score. 1455 was their score. Congratulations, getting 1 more scrap, actually. Oh, boy. And also not taking the damage. Looks like Mystica took some damage getting the 1435 instead of 1455. Taking 20 damage, but getting getting 1 more scrap than me. That sentry, probably, if they use the mine, my upgrade doesn't seem to have broken, so that's, I guess, okay for me. Not terribly difficult, but that asteroid collision, not great. Losing a sentry scrap, not great. Goo existing there, not great. But we had all the upgrades to make it work, especially with Lure. Even though Lure turned out to be useless, the thing that I fear the most is Leapers, because I can't fucking hear them. So that will be it for me today. 2 relatively simple ships and an outpost that said fuck you with transporter signals, forcing me to use the teleport. Fuck you too, transporter. You suck.